Hello everyone, today we will be unboxing and upgrading the Capa Tokyo Marui 5.1 version. We have the manual in both Japanese and English. Here you have the pistol itself. Is the 5.1 represents the length of the inner barrel, and in 5 inches, 5.1 inches. Unlike the Capa 4.3, there is silver accents, a silver barrel, a silver outer barrel showing there, silver grip screws, and a silver hammer. Now, the couple of upgrades I will be doing to this pistol today is a new gold mag release to match the aesthetics of the future build I'm planning on doing, and a new Capa 5.1 maple leaf barrel, inner barrel, hop up, and bucking set. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you take apart the hop-up chamber, or to replace the hop-up chamber, is to remove the slide. When you take out the slide, what you're going to want to do is there are 2 notches here. The more round one, you're going to want to push it till the fin of the release is there, and then it should come right out. Then from here, you're going to be able to slide the slide forward and out. In order to take the hop-up assembly out, you're going to pull down the guide plug and then take that assembly out like this, being careful to not launch it across your room, as I did the first time. Setting those to the side, it is really easy to take out the outer barrel assembly, where you just pop it out like so. Now, in order to take out the hop-up, you're going to push it to the side, oil on my hands, and pull it out like so. Now you're going to have the plastic outer barrel, which I will change out soon, and you'll have your old hop-up assembly. Now, setting those to the side, you can open your new hop-up. And slide it down. I got the Maple Leaf brass hop up, a Maple Leaf 6.02 millimeter tight bore inner barrel, and I got a Decepticon bucking. I forget the degree on that bucking. Will be in the description. Now, in order to put it back on, you're just going to push it in, slide it, turn, and lock. There you go. It's all locked in. Now for the next part of the upgrade, I'm going to be short stroking this pistol. If you do not have availability to a short stroke kit, as I forgot to buy one, if you have any of these Lego tires, these small ones, these also work. Keep in mind, if you do use those, you will need to purchase or find a washer the same diameter as the guide rod in order to stop the spring from digging into or getting stuck into the buffers. So now that you have your buffers and your washer, you are going to take your spring guide rod and you're going to put, I'm starting with one thick wheel and one small wheel, and then the washer. Now from here, I'm going to put the spring and the guide plug back. Keep in mind, most of the pieces of this Tokyo Marui pistol are plastic, so you're going to want to be careful about that. Now, I'm going to put the hop up and barrel assembly back into the gun by sliding it in the front of the gun, like so. Once that's locked in, going to get the guide rod in, push it down there. Now, I'm coming to see a problem that it does not fit, and I'm going to need to either make it fit, or as I see here, it's not going to fit. So I'm going to take off the washer and one of the wheels and put two big wheels or two small wheels on the rod. What short stroking does is it shortens how far the slide has to go back in order for it to feed a new BB. If you short stroke it too much, it will not feed, and then you'll know that you short stroked too much. But now you just give it a good tap, and boom, like so. Now we're going to push it up. Here we go. Make sure your guide rod is flush with your hop up. Previously it was like this, and you see that gap in between. You're going to want to make it flush, no gap. That will keep the wear and tear off of that little tab on the bottom, and then it will work better. So now we have done that. Slide it back onto the frame. And if you short stroke it enough that the slide cannot come back, you are able to file off this little fin right here, which I will do with a cylindrical file because that's all I have, and just file it down a little bit like so, and then you won't need to take the slide all the way back for the slide release to come off. But I'm not going to do that now. Just put the slide release back in, pull the slide back, comes back just far enough to fit that in there, and shortens. Now you can grab either some green gas. I have this EnviroSafe green gas from, I'm not really sure where I got this, and some Novrich green gas. The PSI of this green gas is 146, and this one is 115. Output PSI 115 plus or minus, so it's approximately that. Or you may get a propane adapter to screw onto a small Coleman propane canister and use that to fill, as green gas is just propane with the smell removed and silicone added for your oil. Keep in mind that if you are to use propane and not green gas made for airsoft, you're going to want to pick up some silicone oil. I got this from my local department store, and this works really well to oil up the seals and the O-rings and make sure they don't dry out. Now, I'm going to take my mag out of here, and it's empty, making sure, because I'm in my room. I'm going to start with this green gas right here. Put it in. There we go. Now, it's a bit loud inside, but as you can see, the slide only goes back to here rather than all the way back, and because you can still see the nozzles that it's past, it will still feed. Alright, so from a high Capa that I have in the past, I'm going to be putting on this mag guard, so it's going to go right on top of here. Hopefully it fits. So from a high Capa that I have had in the past, I am going to be adding on a new golden mag release and 2 semi-golden chrome-ish screws, grip screws. So first we will start with the grip screws. You are going to need a Allen wrench or key that is the size of the screw. Turn it left until it falls up. Take the opposite side, one out, and screw out. Now, from here, there's going to be some orange Loctite on these screws. So, we're going to be careful to not get in the way. Apologize, you might not be able to see, as I am. There are springs in here that will cause another screw to break if in case did. So there's one. Now the other one is very similar. Pop it in there and turn the screw. Now for the mag release. The mag release is right here. I'm going to first take it out. The reason I'm using this mag release is solely just because it is gold and my eventually build is going to be a gold and purple build, but as you can see right now, it is neither of those. Alright, some of you might have noticed that there is an orange tip on this airsoft pistol. That is because it is being shipped to the United States, and that is a law in the United States. Well, I am going to be taking this off by using some of these claw grips and crushing it and turning it out. Now it is gone. It does not exist anymore. Thankfully, I do not have to deal with it. Now keep in mind, Tokimori barrels are not threaded, they're outer barrels, so you're going to either need a new outer barrel, or yeah, I think you're just going to need a new outer barrel in order to be able to use this with a tracer unit. I even have this counterclockwise thread adapter here, and as you can see, it does not fit at all. There is no threads for this thing to go into. You'll just break your thread adapter. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and drop a subscribe if you want to see any more teching content or any more high Capa content, or follow me for my new build. Thank you.